Obliteride is back. Registration is now open for one of Seattle's biggest events fighting cancer. The annual bike ride and 5K raises millions of dollars for research at Fred Hutch, helping drive breakthroughs and also save lives. This year's event is set for August 8th with routes for every level from first-timers to experienced riders as well. Joining us now to talk more about the impacts is Kelly O'Brien with Fred Hutch and also cancer survivor Daniel Bigler. Thank you both for being here today.
Thank you.
This is an exciting event. You're so welcome. I know Obliteride, I've done it before with my family. We have some cancer survivors in our family, and so it was just so fun and special to be part of that and to experience it. So if you haven't done this, pay attention, because Obliteride has raised more than $67 million, which is an amazing amount of money. So how does that funding actually make possible at Fred Hutch, and what does it do?
Thank you so much for participating.
Yeah.
Over 13 years, as you said, $67 million. The great part about Obliteride is that money goes right to work in our labs. And people think of us as being a world leader in immunotherapy. We're also really proud that these funds go to work for cancer prevention, early detection, for helping our patients, supportive services, new clinical trials. So every year, new ideas and advancing progress.
And Kelly, $10 million is their goal this year. So how important is that goal right now as we speak?
So that goal is really important. I wish it could be 100 million.
Right.
That's how many good ideas, that's how much cancer research needs the support. But what I would say is this community is sending a signal of how much curing cancer matters.
And to speak about that as well as Danielle, you're a cancer survivor, so you know how much this money really impacts. And could you just tell us about your story? What does this mean to you personally?
Absolutely. About 2.5 years ago, I was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, otherwise known as ALL, which is a type of blood cancer. And so I've received personally my own cancer treatment at Fred Hutch over the past 2 years. Unfortunately, while I was diagnosed, I was also 20 weeks pregnant with my second son. So my treatment was a little more unconventional at the time, but it ultimately led me to receiving immunotherapy and a bone marrow transplant from an unrelated donor. So those two therapies ultimately saved my life and are why I'm here today. Amazingly, the bone marrow transplant was actually pioneered right here at Fred Hutch in our own backyard in the 1970s, and it's a major treatment for blood cancers today, and it saved countless lives, not just in the Pacific Northwest, but all over the world globally. So I feel incredibly lucky that I was able to receive one, not just in general, but by Fred Hutch specifically. I think that's why Obliteride is so important. It's raising money for funds to fuel cancer research, to get new treatments, better treatments, newer treatments, to ultimately save more lives.
And this is just an example of the many lives that Fred Hutch has saved because of Obliteride and other research that they're doing. And Danielle, you're participating in Obliteride this year. Are you running? Are you biking? What are you doing?
I'll be doing a walk-run with my family and friends, the 5K. This is my second year. Last year was my first year. Yeah, amazing experience. It's full of so much energy, joy, excitement. I actually found it quite healing to be a part of Obliteride. It's a very cool experience.
And what can people expect when they sign up? Because there's also a big party at the end. I don't know if we've talked about that quite yet, but once you cross the finish line, that signifies so much. Not only just doing the 5K, but it signifies the finish line, you know, of a lot of people's treatment and what that felt like too. So there's a party, but what else can people expect?
You know, from the time you register, through the event, through finishing your fundraising, we want you to feel supported every step of the way. We also want you to feel the impact of what you're making possible. As you said, people will be out training. You will see Obliteride shirts on the Burke-Gilman Trail, up on the Carnation Trail. For some people, getting out for the walk or getting back on a bike is a really big challenge. Some people are more fearful of the fundraising. We're here to help with that. We really want people to feel supported and to see the impact they're having on cancer research. And it is a lot of fun. It is also really emotional. You're with 6,000 people who have all the reasons for all of the reasons to be hopeful, and there are a lot of people grieving, and so we come together and support all of those emotions.
It's a beautiful day, and like you said, it really is inspirational.
It is.
And you get that feeling. So we also want people to know it's accessible for beginners, for families, for people who might be single, for dogs. So how accessible is this for everybody?
You know, I would say that we are cognizant of many people are cancer patients who want to come and do this event. Most of the people who come out, they think of this as a ride and not a race. And again, we're there to support you all along the way. You go from rest stop to rest stop, which means there might be Swedish fish or pretzels or snacks along the way. And again, you are carried by that energy. You are surrounded by people in Obliteride shirts, all orange, with I Ride for ribbons, the people that they're honoring, the people that they're raising money for, the diseases they care about. So it is a very hopeful event, and I would say it is very accessible.
Very much so. And there is right now, if you would like to sign up, a 50% discount on the registration. So how long does that discount last, and why jump in this early?
Do you want to? So I would say the reason to jump in early is so you have more time to fundraise and more time to get ready. The discount is available through the end of this month, and the fundraising minimums vary depending on if you're walking, riding, if you do a virtual event. The website has all of the information, and we've got staff at Fred Hutch ready to answer your questions.
I love
so
it.
Be in touch.
That's awesome. I'm excited for you that you
Thank
get to participate this
Thank
with your
you.
family too.
Absolutely. I'm very excited to participate this year. And second year, it feels like we can get fundraising going a little bit earlier this year. Yeah, very positive event. I would encourage anyone who's a cancer survivor, anyone who's been touched by cancer in any way. There's a lot of people out there to participate. I don't think they'll regret it. Yeah.
Absolutely. I thought it was really remarkable too, that big wall you all put up of I ride or I walk or I run for, and you get to fill out a name or, you know, someone else you might know, a coworker or a friend. It doesn't always have to be a family member too. So there's a lot of reasons to be participating in this, and we're really grateful to have you both here.
Thank you
We're
for having
so grateful
us.
for the opportunity to tell the community more. Thank you.
No problem at all. And we want to make sure you all know the date. So write this in your calendar. August 8th is happening this year. We're really looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.